Hello everyone. This is the Auntie Claire. We are on the Relax Home TV show. Good morning and good evening for those who are going to sleep. Those are from USA. Hello, Australia, Asia, Africa. My dear friends from Nigeria, I'm greeting you now. As I told you, we are on a Relax Home TV show. Go do subscribe, share, follow, you like, and send us comments. Now, today we have a person here on a camera. We have a beautiful girl. May you please introduce yourself?
Okay, thank you. First of all, I'm called Valentine. Of course, I'm a Rwandan. I'm 24 years old, and I'm very happy to be with you here.
Oh, Valentine, as I can see, you are shining, you are beautiful, you are young. Valentine, do you like to talk about love?
Of course, I do.
Valentine, if I may ask, do you have a boyfriend?
Yeah, more than one.
What? Hey, you have more than one?
Of course, I do.
Oh, Jesus, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Why do you have more than one boyfriend?
Most of the times, it depends on someone's religious beliefs. That's why I have chosen to have more than one boyfriend.
So you mean there is a religion that is that is encouraging girls to have more than one boyfriend?
Personal belief.
So are you a pastor or on your own?
Of course.
Oh, really? Which church so that we can attend?
The church is on my heart.
Can we join you in your church?
If you want.
Oh, so you mean because your heart is your church and you are allowing many boyfriends, that's why you are inviting them. How many especially do you have?
I have 3 boyfriends.
3 boyfriends at your age?
Yeah.
But you're still young.
Of course, even if I'm still young, it cannot stop me from having more than one boyfriend.
Are you still looking for others?
No, nowadays I'm satisfied for those ones I have.
How did you meet all of them?
Oh, the first one, I met him on social media. The other ones were my neighbors, even if they shifted from other places.
You mean did they become your ex or they are still your boyfriends?
They are still my boyfriends.
Do they know each other?
They don't, and I cannot allow it to happen.
Now, imagine you go to your boyfriend to visit him, or you are talking to your social media one, and another boyfriend is calling. How do you manage that situation?
Okay, I may tell him that I was talking to my father or one of family member.
Oh my God! So you lie to them?
Of course, it needs to lie.
So did you who trained you in such way?
No one.
So it's in your genes?
Not even genes. Sometimes life may push you to lie.
So you mean these boyfriends, do they have the same responsibilities in your life?
Of course they do. They have same responsibilities, like caring about me. Yeah.
No, I was thinking maybe one is responsible for money, providing money, another one sleeping with you, another one taking care of you, going to different places like to take some breakfast or whatever.
All of them they do, but at different times. Yeah.
So when you choose a boyfriend, what do you look for? I mean, what do you base on? What do you insist on?
Most of the times, I don't mind on physical appearance. I don't care about how his physical appearance is looking like. Sometimes I choose the boyfriend based on behaviors, even the way he interacts with other people.
Now, you told us you have a boyfriend from social media, yes?
Yes.
Now, you said you are just looking at characters, the way of interaction with the others. What about that one from social media? How did you know?
Okay, the other one from social media, we started when we were still friends, and it was the time we met each other. Yeah.
Now, I'm asking myself, 3 boyfriends, are these relationships serious or you are just making fun?
Of course, I'm not making fun because the relationships are real and they are serious.
You mean all of these 3 boyfriends will become your husbands?
No, they will not become my husband. The time will come and I choose the one to live with.
Can you name these boyfriends of yours?
I cannot. I cannot mention their name.
Not even one?
I cannot.
Now, Vava, these boyfriends of yours may see you on this camera because we are going to post this on social media, you know.
Maybe they are going to think that I was just making fun. That's what they are going to
Yet
think.
you are serious.
Of course, I'm serious.
Oh, God. So, why did you choose to have many boyfriends?
Because those main boyfriends are the ones who meet my personal needs or whatever I need in my daily life.
What were you missing from one boyfriend?
Just happiness.
Happiness? What kind of happiness are you getting from 3 boys?
One may take me out, another one may pay the house for me, just things like that.
Oh, why don't you date a landlord? Instead of dating many boyfriends, why don't you date your landlord?
Of course, I cannot date a landlord because she's already like me. How can I date it?
Oh, you mean she's a landlady?
Yeah.
But you can date the husband of your landlady.
She doesn't have a husband.
You would have at least stolen one boyfriend from someone instead of having 3.
I cannot take someone's boyfriend.
Now, imagine all of them, they need you at the same time. What can you do?
I may find for them the emergency reason, and I think that they can understand me.
You can say that your father is dead.
I cannot even tell them like that. I may tell them that I'm sick. I got an emergency case. Yes.
But one day you will forget and tell them that you are dead.
I cannot because I'm wise.
You are wise.
I cannot.
Are you wiser than boys?
Of course.
Really?
Yeah.
But men are wise.
Men are not wise than women.
Really?
Of course.
Oh, God. Do you care about your boyfriend's status? I mean, mental status? What if they find out and they just run crazy mad? Do you care about that?
Of course I do.
If you do, why continue? Or you are going to stop from today?
I cannot stop from today because I have not yet decided the one I will be with.
Are these boyfriends happy for you to have more than one boyfriend?
They don't know.
They don't know.
Yeah, because
But
I kept it as a secret.
do you talk about having more than one boyfriend? Do you talk about it so that you can hear how they feel?
Most of the times when I bring such stories, they get annoyed, they get angry. So I found that the moment I tell them that I have many boyfriends, they cannot get it in good ways.
Have you ever had a serious relationship apart from these 3 before?
I have not.
So it was your first time.
Yeah.
Do you have someone who is giving you like advice? Do you have an advisor?
Yes, I do.
And is the one who just lied to you that having many boyfriends is fun?
No, she's not the one because I decided it for myself.
You decided for yourself?
Yeah.
But do you pray?
Yes, I do.
From which church?
Catholic.
Catholic.
Yeah.
Do you go to attend the priest?
Of course I do, but...
And you are making some sins because you have many boyfriends. You are cheating. Do you believe in cheating?
Yeah, I do, but sometimes it depends on the way you have done it.
What if your boyfriend cheats on you? Or what if your boyfriend catch you cheating on him? What can you do?
Because I know that he cannot do that, but the moment it happens, I may ask him the main reason which pushed him to do that.
Now, sometimes we hear people are hanging themselves, committing suicide, killing themselves. And don't you fear that about your boyfriends, that they can kill themselves after finding out that you are cheating on them?
They cannot, because most of the times those things of committing suicide, it depends on some mental health problems. Most of the times it is even demons.
Oh, demons? Do you trust in demons?
No, there's no normal person who can commit suicide.
No, look, because of love, someone can kill himself. We have many stories. We had many people killing themselves because of love. What if your boyfriend kills himself because you cheated?
He cannot know. I have to keep it as a secret.
Now, we have some ladies and young ladies who are listening to us, who are following us. Now, which kind of measures did you take so that you can hide such life? It's a secret life because you are hiding that you are cheating on your boyfriend. So yes?
Yeah.
So what do you do so that people can learn from you?
Most of the times, let me first talk to the ladies. You have to be wise before anything you do. You have to be wise. If you are going to decide that you are going to fall in love with the boyfriend, yet you know that you have boyfriend, you have to be wise and you keep it secret. Yeah.
Have you ever slept with them?
One of them.
One of them?
Yeah.
Why not all of them?
The time is still here. We will.
How long have you been in a relationship with that one you slept with?
For 2 years.
Only 2 years? Yeah. At which age did you start dating, ma?
I was 22.
22? And now you are 24?
Yeah.
So you mean now you are a wife of someone, yes?
Not yet.
Not yet, but you are sleeping together. You are now behaving like adults.
Not yet, because I have not yet decided that he will be my husband. I'm still choosing and I'm still finding for other men.
Why did you accept to sleep with him yet you don't decide, you don't have intention to decide that he is your husband?
Maybe I will decide that he may be my husband, but the only thing which made me to sleep with him, it is because he cares. He cares a lot more than those ones.
Oh my God. So what if you get pregnant by sleeping with those people?
I cannot get pregnant because there's main protective ways to not get pregnant.
But which way do you use?
I use the condom.
So are there condoms at your working place?
They are not there.
How did you get them? For me, I don't know. Where can we get them? I mean, we are talking to different people. You are following us, young people. I mean, yeah, young ladies, young men, they are following us, yes?
Yes.
Now, where can they find those condoms? Because we are seeing some little girls who are getting pregnant nowadays, and we need them to protect themselves. If they cannot control their bodies, at least they can protect themselves. So do you believe in sleeping, I mean, in making love for those young ladies? Do you support it?
Of course, I can support it, but they have to use some protective ways. They are there. They have to use those protective ways to protect them from getting pregnant, even some sexual transmitted diseases.
Do you support abortion?
No, I don't, because abortion is even sin. I cannot support abortion.
But even intercourse that you do with someone's partner, or when you are not yet married, is a sin, yes?
Yeah, it may be, but no, it is not.
You told me you are a Christian.
Yeah, of course I am.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you baptized?
Of course.
Oh, you were Valentine. You are called the VAVA.
Yeah.
And you believe in sins?
I don't.
Why do you... this girl now. Now you are sleeping with your boyfriend. That's the first sin.
It is not a sin.
What?
To sleep with the one you love, I don't take it as a sin. Because that's why God created some private parts. Now, if you don't use our private parts for the roles, it must be.
Minister of enjoyment. Now, look, God created the private parts to enjoy our life.
Of course.
Really?
Yeah.
And you are serious when you are saying this?
Of course, I'm serious.
Does your mother follow the YouTube or what? Social media?
She doesn't, because she's old.
She's old. Yeah. And you are the last born?
No, I'm not the last born.
But a curious question.
Yeah.
Do you have a dad?
Of course I do.
So, does your father have many wives?
He has one, only one.
You need to...
But even if he has one, maybe he also enjoyed. He enjoyed with many women, even if he has chosen mom.
Now we have an issue out there that young ladies like you are in love with the old men. Do you get sometimes interested in those old men?
I cannot get interested by old men because young men are there, are always there.
Really?
Yeah.
But you said that one of your boyfriend is helping you with the money, is taking care of you with the money, and you have some men out there who need wives, yes?
Yeah.
Then, if someone comes, is older than you, like he's 40, 50, 51, or 60, and he has money, can you accept it to be his girlfriend?
If he doesn't have a wife or he has never engaged in love, I can be his girlfriend.
Of course, someone cannot reach to 60, 50 when he has not been with a wife.
I cannot accept if he has ever been a wife. I cannot accept.
What if we will provide a car, like a car, account full of money, a house, a mansion? Do you know what is a mansion? A very beautiful house, a real one. Can't you accept such a property?
I cannot accept because the range between his age and mine is very...
But when there is love, age is just a number.
Of course, he's a number. Imagine he's like my father. Cannot accept.
Of course, he's
even
like your
my
father.
Father is a 60. I cannot.
But what is the problem?
He's older. He's older than me.
Even if he's older, but he's providing whatever you want. What is the specific things that you need from young men?
But nothing, because those are 3 boyfriends I have now, I'm satisfied.
So you will continue your life with such a boyfriend?
Of course, by the time I will decide one who will be my husband.
Oh my God. So we were asking like, if this man, anyway, are those boyfriends from the same country?
Of course, they are in the same country but different provinces.
I mean, like even that one from social media, is he from your country?
Of course he is.
What if all of them visit you at the same day?
I told you that they cannot. I first called them, when are you planning to visit me? I talked to one and another one, and I tried to manage it.
Do you believe in a surprise?
Of course I do, and I like it more.
Now, suppose that today is your birthday, yes?
Yeah.
And all of your boyfriends are bringing the gifts.
Yeah.
How can you feel? What can you do?
Maybe let's suppose that they brought those gifts at the same times. Maybe it has never happened. But if it happens, I can just handle it.
How? How can you handle that?
I can tell them that one is my friend, my best friend, like that. I cannot allow them to know that.
Do you have a boyfriend from your working place?
No, I don't.
Why? Don't you work with young men?
I do, but I told you that the ones I have, I'm now satisfied. I cannot go beyond for them.
As you see, you are like a flower. You understand? And when a flower is there, bees are running after the flower, birds are running after flowers, kids are running after the flowers. What if another boy or another young man comes to approach you? Will you accept or you will refuse?
I will refuse.
Totally?
Yeah, I will.
He's young, with money, with love. Maybe you never know he will be the one for you as your future husband. Why will you refuse?
Better you tell them truth than lying.
Oh, you will tell them that you have 3 boyfriends.
I can tell them that I'm occupied. I've already taken.
Are you engaged?
No.
Do you have a ring?
No, there's no ring.
So, as long as you don't have a ring, people who are listening to us are going to send a comment. And as long as you don't have a ring.
Yes, I don't have.
I think you can accept whoever that comes to your side.
But for me, I don't believe that rings is the real sign of true love. Because not all people who don't have ring doesn't mean that they are not in love. The true love, it is based on trust, not on rings.
Thank you so much. At which age are you planning to be a wife?
Like at 27.
27, you will have some kids because you are sleeping with your boyfriends.
I cannot, as I told you, I use protective methods.
So what if it happens by accident?
Of course, if it happens accidentally, the one who pregnanted me, I may decide that he is the husband.
So that is what is leading people to have some bad relationships or to have some bad marriage. Yes. So with your boyfriend, whom you slept with, are you planning marriage?
It will depend.
Right now you have not yet talked about it.
Yes.
You are still enjoying.
Yeah.
So you accept that you are minister of enjoyment.
No, I'm not the minister of enjoyment.
Okay. We are happy to have you here. Let's hope next time you will bring one of your boyfriends.
Thank you. He'll be here for you.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Accept. Thank you.
Let me say this. You are going to convince him to accept it, to come to talk to us, and we need some followers to see him.
Of course.
Will you be happy?
Of course, I'll be happy.
We are going to wait for you for sure.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. We thank you for this time. May God bless you for coming. Dear ladies and gentlemen, go to subscribe to our channel. It is Relax Home TV show. It was a nice time to have you, VAVA. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye. See you next time.